I'm your morning witch, and today is Friday, February 28th. Oh, it's the last day of February. Happy Friday. And I said yesterday that today we would talk a little bit about the benefits of oil pulling because yesterday I did my oil pulling, but I was like, this video is going to be long enough without getting into that. So let's get into it. Oil pulling is an ancient Ayurvedic practice, actually. In ancient times, people often swished oils in their mouths for oral health purposes. It's a practice that, at least in the West, has definitely not carried over until recently, at least by the majority, and I'm sure that it's still not practiced by the majority, just there's a lot more people than ever doing it right now. So, coconut oil is antifungal, antimicrobial, antibacterial, anti inflammatory, and antioxidant. Coconut oil has a lot of vitamin E, so it's great for the skin or surfaces like your gums and the inside of your mouth. That is its internal skin, but it's still not like organ skin. You know what I mean? Like the vitamin E can be absorbed into it and help condition it for health purposes. Our mouth flesh, like the inside of our mouth and our tongue, it heals faster than pretty much anything else because we kind of have to eat to live. So, vitamin E being in there every day, kind of helping that process, very good for all kinds of health. So those are some of the health benefits of the coconut oil itself that help with oil pulling. So oil pulling is you put about a tablespoon of coconut oil or not any other kind of oil. The most popular oils are sesame oil, olive oil, and coconut oil because of the oil's specific properties along with doing what you do. And you know what? I used to use sesame oil as a body oil exclusively, and man, I could see why it would be a nice oil pulling in the mouth. So you swish the oil in between your teeth and all around. You really let it get in there and you let it sit. So what the oil pulling does is it it's called oil pulling for a reason. The belief and the actual practice, I promise you, I've been doing this for a while, is that it pulls impurities out of you. And it really does. Like, you got two great big blood vessels under your tongue, okay? Huge blood vessels. And if you've got oil sitting in your mouth for 10 plus minutes and it's pulling these impurities out, it's not just pulling impurities out of like your teeth. No, it's pulling impurities out from your gums. It's pulling impurities out from like your body systems. Like, okay, so that's the theory of what it is and some of the health benefits. Now, magical benefits of coconut oil or coconuts in general are purification, protection, and prosperity. Okay, so either December 31st, 2023 or January 1st, 2024, I began oil pulling. And the beginning was quite a journey. You go through a lot of different changes, like your teeth get a little, let me rephrase. My teeth and my friend who at a later time started doing oil pulling, we both experienced a stage of excuse me, oral sensitivity. Our teeth were really sensitive. Now, I don't exactly know what caused that. I have my own theories about what caused that. But the plaque that used to just exist even after cleanings from a dentist on the back of those front teeth, gone. Because of the use of both my charcoal and the oil pulling, my smoker's tobacco stains from back when I was a smoker for like 20 plus years, they are not gone, but they are lighter in color than they've ever been since their inception. But the crazy thing about coconut oil pulling, and the reason that it's so important, I do it every single day before my shower, and I shower every day. Is it really does. It pulls things out of your gums. I mean, it pulls impurities of all kinds. It helps balance, like this is scientifically proven, not just me saying, it helps balance the necessary bacteria in your mouth, right? So you don't have too much bacteria, and it helps not have bad breath and not like it helps with gingivitis. Okay. Now what I've seen is it literally pulls shit out your gums. Like I can't eat meat. I haven't been able to eat meat for a couple of years now. When I first started doing the oil pulling, I had like 2 hunks of meat come out of way up there. Like, you ever get something stuck in your teeth and forever you try to get it out, you try to get it out. Eventually, you think it's worked its way out. Because of oil pulling, I'm starting to think that it works its way up, not out. Because I've had popcorn kernels when I hadn't had popcorn forever. I mean, the stuff that the oil, it literally pulls. It does. It truly, the oil not only pulls bacteria and foreign objects out of my gums that have been deposited there through the process of eating, the oil pulling actually pulls stuff out of my sinuses. Like just pulls it. Like after 5 minutes, like if I do it for under 5 minutes, it doesn't really affect that part of anything. It doesn't help pull out of my sinuses. But after 5 minutes, like when like you can hear me still working through the stuff that it loosened up, but because I just got out of the shower, guys. The oil pulling, it's like, I'm so glad Maddie from Peace, Love, and Tea Leaves told me about it so I could try it because I was curious. So happy.